If you're looking to rank better on the search engine so you can get a bigger piece of traffic from them and get more customers, you're in the right place. This is part of the series teaching you what you can do for local SEO so that you can rank better and get more customers. Now, you can get the same information out of this book, Small Business, Big Visibility, Local SEO Made Easy. I'm the author, but also you can just watch this video and the others in the series where we'll teach you all the tips. Today, we're talking about what you need to do for your website structure. The pages that you have on your site make a huge difference. Have you ever been on a site and it's one page and it's just like top to bottom? At the bottom is a contact form and the top is, and it's nothing. There's nothing there. Does that help you as a customer want to do business with them? Most of the time, not. Most customers, when they're looking for a company, especially a local service type company, they're looking for the same things over and over and over. Here's what they are. On the homepage, they look for a brief overview of what the company's all about, who the company is, what they're doing, and if it's a good fit. If they emotionally connect with the website, at that point, they're probably going to move on to one of the other pages on the site. And here's what the pages are you need to have. At a minimum, you should have an About Us page. The About Us page is going to build trust about who the organization is. But you're not just telling fluff. You need to make sure the content on that About page ties directly into what your ideal customers care about and tells the story in a way that they would want to hear it. That's a critical component. You can learn more about it in the book. That's the About page. Also, you need to have a services page. You need to describe what it is you're doing. Break out each of your major services into a section. Now, if you want to get a little more extreme with it, you can literally go from the services page and have sub-pages for each one of the services that you offer. So if you're a plumber, again, you'd have your plumbing service page where you mention, we do home repipes, we do water heater replacements, we do remodel work, we do addition work, whatever it is, all those. Then you would have a remodel page where you talk about how your process of working with the customer and you help them understand the steps of what that looks like. You call to action, you give them trust symbols on that service page, all those things on the service page. Now, the minimum is having a service page. The step up from that is having individual service pages. So we've talked about homepage, about page, service page, and potentially this individual services page. The next thing you really need to have, if your business as kind of before and after work where you can showcase your work in any way, you should have a gallery. The gallery is going to be a place where they can go. Have you ever done it? Have you ever gone to look at someone's work and see what does this look like? Do they have any jobs I can see? What is that? Do they take good quality pictures? That kind of stuff. They want to see that to get a sense because they emotionally need to know that they can trust you, trust your business, and a gallery is a great way to showcase that. So if you can in any way whatsoever, I would recommend figure out a way to have a gallery on your site. That's another page that's critical. Finally, you also need to have a Contact Us page in order for them to find you. Now, you may have your contact information. In fact, you should have it in the header of your website and the footer of your website. Maybe have the phone number scattered on the homepage and some other places in the call to action sections on those pages. But you also have to have a contact page. I've seen websites that don't. It's absurd. People are programmed. Okay, I want to contact them. I go, oh, they don't have a contact page. How am I supposed to reach out to them? The phone number's right there, but they didn't see it because they were looking for the contact page. So put a contact page on your website. I don't care if you have a contact form on the home page, put a contact page on your site. Finally, if you want a little bonus, you can also build a section on your site that talks about the service area. You can put a little service area section on the homepage. That's a bonus. We talked briefly about it in the book a little bit on how to do this. You can also build a service area page. Then if you really want to zone in on something and you're like, you know what, we really mostly do this one kind of work in this city, build that page. So you may build a page that says, I do water heater replacements in Boise, Idaho. And you talk about how you understand what they need in Boise, blah, 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 all that information so that you're building trust and you're helping the search engines understand we really focus on Boise. Now, another element you can have, some people like to have an entire page dedicated to testimonials. I think it's more powerful to have the testimonials scattered throughout the site so that wherever they're at, they can see and reference, yes, look at what so-and-so said. Oh, wow, this person actually has a video testimonial. That's powerful. You can also have a testimonial page, not critical, but it can potentially help. So that is brief overview of what your site should look like from a structure standpoint if you want to start ranking. Now, there's one bonus in here that I didn't talk about that you absolutely have to have if you want to have a powerful presence. And that bonus is you have to have a blog. We're going to talk more about that in a future video. It's also, we cover it extensively in the book, but you have to have a blog. We'll touch more on it later on, but understand that is a critical component that you have. Now, if you're wondering how many pages do you need, the answer is there is no perfect answer because there's so many factors and variables that play into it. But if you want a general idea, go look at the 5 or 10 people that are ranking the best, see about how many pages they have, how many blog articles they have, and you're probably going to find, oh, look, it looks like there's between 60 and 70 pages on average for the people who are ranking number 1. If that's what it takes for them to rank number 1, you're probably going to have to do something similar. Now, I'm not saying that that's a hard and fast rule, but it's more of a guideline so that you understand kind of ballpark you have to play in to start competing. Hopefully this helps. Be sure to tune in for the other videos. We've filmed other videos to talk about homepage, about tracking. We have more videos coming up. Make sure you tune in for all the videos so that you can quickly understand how to outrank your competitors and start getting a bigger piece of the pie from the search engines.